Hello, everyone. Welcome to our week 4 of our advanced study of sport and exercise class. Hope you all are doing well and enjoying the class so far. I know there's been a lot of topics and discussions about behaviors and modifications and different things. And this week we will shift our focus to integrated approaches to behavior. Specifically, some interesting topics for you to reflect on in the role of how physical, social environments can influence your approaches to physical activity, as well as how you can maintain physical activity. And specifically, culture. Think about how culture also affects our perceptions and approaches to physical activity. So, as we're going through the readings this week, as you are, reflecting, considering, discussing those, be thinking about your own experiences. Each of you has a significant, different, unique experience from your own culture, your own influences, to how you have now developed your own philosophy, your own beliefs, your own approaches, personal and professional, to physical activity. And many of you have, as you've already shared in previous weeks' discussions, developed strategies to adhere to your own physical activity regimens. So think about that. Think about your own experiences. Think about how you have also compared to those around you, those that you have seen maybe met your same level of adherence, the ones that have not, maybe how their cultures are different. Even more interesting, look at your parents, grandparents, children, if you have them. Are there differences in cultures there that have influenced this? Are there different outside influences to this? It's all fascinating. So be reflecting on that from a faith aspect. And I mentioned this in our announcement. One of the things that can affect our approaches, our attitudes to anything is, of course, our current and former situations. And when we're looking at the Bible, when we're looking at faith, one of the best examples of someone who saw every situation, every opportunity in a positive way was Paul. And if you look at everything that Paul endured for the advancement of the gospel, he was beaten almost to death several times. He was ridiculed. He was persecuted. He was thrown out of places. He endured shipwrecks and sicknesses and illnesses and several things. Yet he saw every opportunity, every situation, every imprisonment as an opportunity for Christ. So think about that as you go through this as well, how you can spin those positives or those negatives into positives. So Philippians 1:12 through 18. I was actually reading this with my children earlier this week. I want you to know, brothers, that what has happened to me, who's in prison, has really served to advance the gospel, so that it has become known throughout the whole imperial guard and to all the rest that my imprisonment is for Christ. And most of the brothers, having become confident in the Lord by my imprisonment, are much more bold to speak the word without fear. So you're probably thinking, Dr. Strad, what does this have to do with integrated approaches to behavior? Motivation. What is your motivation? Internally. All of our situations influence us. All of our experiences, positive and negative, influence how we approach anything in life. And we can easily take the negative and run with it and turn it to negative. But I firmly believe and know from my own experience that God is sovereign. He allows everything for a reason. It's for His glory. It's for your good if you love Him. You just have to look. And so, as you're working with clients, as you're helping others, whether it be to affect physical activity or advice or teaching or whatever it is, God's given you that opportunity for the advancement of His gospel. And you can affect culture in a positive way. So that's why. Consider that, reflect on it. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good week.